We will call the August 25th meeting of the Parker Planning Commission to order at 7 p.m. Will you please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call. Let's see. Ileana is absent, and seated for Ileana is Jane. All other commissioners were present. All right. Are there any additions to or deletions from the agenda?
No, sir, there are not.
Okay. Approval of minutes. We'll start with, are there any corrections or changes to the Planning Commission meeting minutes of July 14th, 2022?
No.
No.
Do we have a
No.
motion to approve?
I move we approve the meeting minutes of 7/14/22.
I'll second.
Been moved by Ruth Ann, seconded by Rich, that we approve the Planning Commission meeting minutes from July 14th, 2022, and I will call the question. Kim?
Aye.
Jane? Aye. Eric?
Aye.
Ruth Ann?
Aye.
Roxy?
Aye.
Rich?
Aye.
Chair is aye. Passes unanimously. All right. Are there any corrections or changes to the Planning Commission meeting minutes from July 28th, 2022?
No.
No.
Do we have a motion?
I move we accept the Planning Commission meetings from July 28th, 2022.
I'll second.
Been moved by Ruth Ann, seconded by Rich, that we approve the Planning Commission meeting minutes from July 28th, 2022. I'll call the question again. Jane? Wrong start on the wrong. Kim?
Aye.
Then Jane?
Aye.
Then Eric?
Aye.
Ruth Ann?
Aye.
Roxy?
Aye.
Rich?
Aye.
Chair's aye. Passes 7-0. Okay. Next item is a public hearing. It's item 7A. It's the Parker Downs F3 AMD 1, Amendment 1, Lot 2, use by special review, automotive repair. And Carson is presenting tonight. Carson, we're all yours. We will open at 7:03.
All right, good evening, Chairman and Planning Commission. The purpose of this proposal is to allow for a use by special review to allow for the automotive service and repair facility, Hoover Mercedes. The applicant, MHLK Properties, is proposing to relocate their automotive service and repair business to an existing property in the Parker Downs subdivision. Automotive service and repair facilities are permitted as a use by special review in the modified commercial zoning district where the proposed project lies. The property is in the light industrial character area as identified in the Parker 2035 master plan. This character area calls for a mixture of uses to support a synergetic relationship of uses. The proposed use would be a part of said diversity in uses, in addition to serving as a bridge between commercial and light industrial uses. The applicant is requesting the use by special review approval for an automotive service and repair facility. Staff has included site plan conditions as a part of the recommended approval. As part of the recommended approval. These conditions include providing vegetative screening to screen parking and driving areas on the site, and modifying the existing electric gates to be installed with an Opticon remote opening devices for emergency access for first responders. Further details of the site will be worked out with the site plan application. Staff believes that with the added conditions included with the use by special review, the proposed automated service and repair use can coexist with the surrounding uses. Jeff, are you able to hit next for me? Thank you. The proposed use will be consistent with goals and strategies outlined in the master plan and of the strategic plan. There are 9 criteria used to evaluate a use by special review. These criteria ensure that the use will be consistent with the surrounding area, it will not result in an overuse of the land, create traffic congestion, or be detrimental to the town. Subject to the staff recommended conditions outlined in the staff report, the proposed use will meet all 9 criteria items needed for recommended approval. After evaluating the zoning information, staff has determined that the proposal meets the 9 approval criteria set forth in the land development ordinance. The project is consistent with the master plan, and the use will be consistent with the surrounding area, and it will not result in an overuse of the land, create traffic congestion, or be detrimental to the town. Staff is recommending that Planning Commission recommend that the Town Council approve the use by special review request to allow for the proposed automotive service and repair use in the modified commercial zoning district with the 6 conditions outlined in the staff's report. Thank you for your time and attention. Staff is available for any questions that the Planning Commissioners may have, and the applicant is also present this evening and is here to answer any questions as well. Thank you.
All right, we'll start with questions for Carson. Any questions for Carson?
So Carson, just looking at the existing and the proposed, I'm a little confused as to where the additional parking spaces are coming in.
There aren't going to be additional parking spaces. There's going to be increased vegetation to screen the parking areas.
So this one says we have a total of 16 parking spaces on your first slide. And then below, we have 28 total parking spaces proposed, including the 2 handicap.
So the parking, it's also going to include everything on the side there, and we're also calling parking where they're servicing cars there on the side. This isn't going to generate most likely a lot of parking demand, and there's going to be a separate space where cars are going to be worked on. That's
Right.
not going to be part of the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Other questions?
I just wanted to, can we put the picture back up?
You bet.
That'd be great. The additional screening, it's a right turn only out of the parking lot, correct? One of my concerns was that the additional screening was going to make a left-hand turn difficult, but I see a median, so that's not an issue, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry, I do have one more question. On your first picture, there's a little gray, is that a shed next to the building, and will that be removed?
That was the guy's storage trailer.
Okay, that's a storage trailer. Okay. But that'll be moved to accommodate for, okay. Well, there you go.
Other questions?
That's 8.
Any questions for the applicant? No, we just said they were here to ask a question.
Carson, on the addition of the 12 parking spaces that, so one of the parking spaces is out there on the front left corner. Is that like considered an actual space there?
The details of that will get worked out later down the road, but the applicant may be better able to answer the specifics on the parking locations.
Because I'm not seeing where you're getting a full 12 additional spaces.
I don't know if you're counting the 6 that are to this will be our employees.
Sir,
You can come up.
could you step up to the podium?
Yeah, just come on up to the podium, then we can hear you a little better.
Yeah, so if you look at the 6 that are to the right-hand side of the picture, that's going to be behind the fence, which is where our employees are going to park. So those cars will be gone at night. So that, and then the one that you see that's on that corner, not sure why it's actually there. So we could take that out and make it 27 spaces.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, would you just state your name and address for the
Oh, I'm
record,
sorry.
please?
My name is Michael Hoover, owner of Hoover Mercedes and MHLK Properties. And what else do you want to know?
Dress.
Address. Yes. Home address or work address?
Work address is fine.
78910 Long's Way, right? That's the 1819
now.
Long's Way, yeah. Sorry.
All right, any other questions for
No.
the?
No.
Of course. In that area, there's a couple of car auto repair shops
Actually,
in that kind of general area there across. But I guess my question is, do you have enough parking space? I know that they're always loaded, and I'm glad to see they're busy. I hope it's not my car, but but I guess my question is, do you think this is adequate for?
If you see where we're at now, it's twice what we have.
Okay.
Okay. Any further questions?
No.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Carson?
No.
Okay. As this is a public hearing, we always open the public hearing to the public for comment. We are no longer doing the Zoom online. You can watch the meeting on Facebook Live, but you cannot comment there. You have to be in person to comment. And so do we have any people wishing to make a comment on the item before us here? Okay. State your name and address for the record.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commission. Mitch Trevey Commercial Real Estate. We're at 10510 Dransfeld Road here in Parker. Just a couple of quick comments. I've worked with different applicants over the years in processing use by special review applications. This one, very, very smooth, thanks to Carson and thanks to Bryce for his support. We also represented Mr. Hoover in the acquisition of the building, so we kind of knew exactly what it is he was going to be going through. And as far as like the parking and the use of the building, perfect fit, right there, next to Potestio and with other automotive uses in the area. Just a comment of support. Our office is only 1 block away, so we'll be living with that use there too. But very well thought out site plan, very well thought out use of the building. Mr. Hoover did mention that he only does repair work by appointment only, so there's not like vehicles that are just parked around waiting for service. So I assisted the applicant with the preparation of all of his exhibits, and this has been a pretty smooth application. We welcome that use. Just glad to see Mr. Hoover and his business have a chance to move from being a tenant in a very, very crowded space to his own building owner and keep his business here in Parker. So I'm in support. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Mitch. All right. Seeing no further comment, we will close the public comment portion of the meeting. Any further questions?
No.
Then we will close the public hearing at 7:13. Commissioner discussion.
I'm in support of the application for use by special review. I drove past the property while running errands the other day, and I think that it is a very good use for that space. I don't think that there will be any additional traffic hazards. I think the additional landscaping will do well to improve the overall appearance of that area as well as screen the cars. And I don't think it will have an overuse, and it's certainly consistent with the master plan.
I think it's the 9 criteria have been met, in my opinion, and I think the proposal for this area is compatible with the character of the area. And as long as the 6 additional conditions are met, I don't object to the proposal.
I'm in agreement with my fellow commissioners. I was really glad to see you repurposing a building, not building a new one. It's nice to know that things are not just always torn down and rebuilt. So I congratulate you on that. I do think the 9 conditions have been met. I think it's a great area for it. I hope your parking lot is full and you have to get some more spaces.
I agree with my fellow commissioners. This is one of the easier ones to look at today. It does meet all the criteria as laid out there by our planning department. And I agree, it also fits in the character of the neighborhood. I believe the landscaping is going to have an additional appeal to the beautification there. And I'm in support of it.
Yeah, I have nothing to add. I'm aligned with everybody else, and congratulations. This is a great project.
I also will concur with my fellow commissioners. I was interested in reading the staff report about proper waste disposal. The recycling part really intrigued me, and so that's the really only concern that I had that was addressed already in the staff report. So I agree that all of the conditions of approval have been met.
Well, I certainly my fellow commissioners have laid it out, and I'm fully in support of this project. Do we have a motion?
I move the Planning Commission recommend Town Council approve the Parker Downs filing number 3, First Amendment Lot 2, use by special review request to allow for a proposed auto service and repair facility subject to the conditions outlined herein. Do you want me to read them?
There you go. Nope. Perfect.
I will second.
It's been moved by Eric, seconded by Roxy, that Planning Commission recommend Town Council approve the Parker Downs filing number 3, First Amendment, Lot 2, use by special review, request to allow for a proposed auto service and repair facility, subject to the conditions outlined in the staff's report. And I'll call the question. Kim?
Aye.
Jane?
Aye.
Eric?
Aye.
Ruth Ann?
Aye.
Roxy?
Aye.
Rich?
Aye.
Chairman is aye. Passes unanimously. All right. Congratulations. All right, next item. Any items for us? Bryce?
Yes, sir, Chair, member of the commission. 2 quick items. On an upcoming agenda, there will be a request for a special study session meeting on October 6th for a bike ped master plan study session. So expect that. Also, you'll be receiving an updated training schedule that's being shifted a little bit to accommodate for a LDO modernization study session in October as well. Thank you.
All right, thank you. If there's nothing else, we'll look for a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn the Planning Commission meeting.
I'll second.
Been moved by Eric, seconded by Rich, that we adjourn. Kim?
Aye.
Jane?
Aye.
Eric?
Aye.
Ruth Ann?
Aye.
Roxy?
Aye.
Rich?
Aye.
Chair is aye. That's unanimous that we are adjourned. Have a good evening, folks.